Hello and welcome back to Triplicate, home of interesting electronics. Today, part 5 of the Arduino based alarm clock, and it's still 11:05. So certainly one thing we've got to address is the ability to set the time. However, today we're going to look at the snooze function and the alarm cancel function. So without further ado, let's look at the code. Last night I bashed on with some code again. So today we're going to have a quick look at it and see if we can get it working. Okay, so we had the alarm sound mode. We got that far. The alarm was sounding, and if it came to the end of its on period, it would turn off. So now we go on to the buttons. Now, according to the specification, if the alarm is sounding and we press one of the buttons, it goes into snooze mode, and if we press and hold one of the buttons, it will turn the alarm off. So here we have the functionality that does that. It sets the LED flashing fast to say we're in this snooze or turn off mode. Sets the buzzer to mode snooze, which will beep 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 quickly. Delay timer start. I've added a delay timer, which just you start it and give it a time in ticks, and at the end of that time it produces an action which we'll see later. It's pretty simple, so I'm not going to go into it. And we set the mode into mode alarm wait cancel. Right, in alarm mode alarm wait cancel, we are waiting for the timer to time out or something to happen with the buttons. Now, if in this mode you press the second button, that tells it that you want to turn the alarm off. So it's Friday morning, the alarm's gone off, you don't want to snooze, you don't want to just silence it so it'll come on tomorrow, you want to turn it off. So you turn two buttons on and it'll turn it off. The mode goes to mode clock. However, if it sees one of the buttons turn off, that's the button you turned on, that means you momentarily press the button, so you actually are going into snooze mode. So at this point, you set the LED to flash fast. Not sure, we'll look at that. The buzzer we'll turn the buzzer off, and we set the timer to delay snooze, which is the snooze time, 10 minutes, and we set the mode to mode alarm snooze, which we'll look at in a minute. Okay, so if we've pressed one button, we haven't had a second button press, and we haven't had the button released. For the delay time, this is the action delay timer, it means that we want to turn the alarm off, or cancel the alarm, not turn it off, should I say. So this is the action delay timer, so it sets the alarm mode to on, the LED to on, showing the alarm is still active but not alarming, not sounding, turns the buzzer off and sets the mode to alarm mode active. I changed the name of that from alarm mode on because it seemed more descriptive, better name. Finally, if we are snoozing, if we get an action clock alarm off halfway through the snooze, it'll cancel the alarm and set the mode back to active, ready for tomorrow. If we get either of the buttons pressed, it restarts the snooze. No, hang on. If we get either of the buttons pressed, it means we've put it onto snooze, but we've actually woken up and got up, so we want to cancel the alarm for today. So it's looking for the time. It sets it back to the mode alarm wait cancel. So it then looks for 3 seconds holding the button and cancels the alarm, or it looks for a second button press to turn the alarm off, or if you just press it, it'll reset the snooze time. So if you've been going 5 minutes and you think we want another 10 minutes, off you go, you can have another 10 minutes. And finally, if the snooze time times out, it turns the LED to flash slow, indicating the alarm is sounding, turns the alarm buzzer back on to alarm, and sets the mode to alarm sound. And that is it. As I said, I've just generated the timer, the delay timer. Should we have a quick look at that? We will. Which is here underneath this line. So there's a delay timer val which records the current number. You start it, it just sets that. Delay timer update is called every tick, and it looks at the val. If it's 0, the timer's turned off. If it's 1, the timer's timed out, and it returns action delay timer. Otherwise, it just decrements the timer and returns action none. Very simple. Okay, shall we see if it works? Right, so having set the alarm, I'm going to have to reload the code anyway, because it's got yesterday's code in. Now I know it compiles, fingers crossed. Okay, and away we go. So we turn the alarm on. We do if we press the right 2 buttons. And we wait 2 minutes. Okay, so if I press and hold it, that's good. So I pressed and held the button, and it turned the alarm off. Beeped fast to tell me I was doing it, and flashed fast to tell me I was doing it, and turned the alarm off. Excellent. So I now realise. Well, let's try it again and put it in snooze mode, but the snooze mode is 10 minutes and the alarm turns off after 2, so we'll try the turning off in snooze mode. There we go. So we turn the alarm on using the right 2 buttons and wait again. Okay, so the alarm goes off, so I just press that and it's now in snooze mode. Now as snooze mode is set to 10 minutes and the alarm is only set to run for 2 minutes, at least we can test the alarm turning off while in snooze mode. Then I will fiddle with the times so we can actually let snooze mode run and see if the alarm comes back on. But looking good so far. Okay, good. Yeah, it's gone back to alarm active mode, and if we were to sit here 24 hours, the alarm would come on again. Right, as I say, I'm going to fiddle the times now so the alarm is normally on longer than the snooze time, so we can test that. Okay, so I've turned the alarm to come on 1 minute after the clock starts and go off 5 minutes after the clock starts, and I've set the delay snooze to be 2 minutes. So let's see how that goes. So we'll compile that. Okay, she's running. We'll turn the alarm on. Try pressing the right 2 buttons. It's because I'm working upside down. Okay. Well, we wait a minute. Okay, the alarm has started, so now we go into snooze mode. There we go. And we wait another couple of minutes. Okay, there we go. The snooze period has ended and the alarm has started again. So if I hold it, press it and hold it, it's cancelled the alarm. Okay, so that all seems to be working. Now, as I said at the start of these videos, you can design a user interface on paper, and when you come to implement it, you can find it's not actually that good. And this is a good example. If I was pursuing this project and actually seriously making an alarm clock to be used to wake people up, I would change the functionality of what we've done in this video. So there is one of the buttons is a snooze button and the other button is the alarm on off button, which can either cancel the alarm for a short press or turn the alarm off completely with a long press. However, I don't plan to do that because the idea of this alarm clock was just to teach ourselves to program on the Arduino, and I think we've done that. So I plan to do one more video setting up the clock set and the alarm set, and then we'll move on to something else. And I think I'll end that video here. So from Triplicate, it's goodbye. If you're liking these videos, subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. If you've got anything to say, give us a comment. And until next time, bye bye. Finally getting round to taking the dead batteries to the recycling.